the results quite obvious.
And what results are those?
Whatever he hits, he destroys.
How you doing, everyone? My name is Ryan and this is Ade, and welcome back to another edition of Box Talk. About 2-3 weeks ago, I sent a tweet out asking guys for some mythical matchups, and we got a bunch of them. So we're going to start a new season of mythical matchups, and we're going to
be consistent with this.
Yeah, consistent.
We'll try.
And we're going to start with a great mythical matchup: Manny Pacquiao versus Edwin Valero. For guys who don't know Edwin Valero,
Stop watching us. Stop watching us if you don't know him.
Edwin Valero, let's call him a gym legend,
Yeah.
a world champion,
Yeah.
a crazy psychopath
Yes.
in and out of the ring.
Yes.
A guy that people were saying could knock out anyone he catches, and he done that.
Yes.
He went like
100% KO record.
was it like 20 fights, 20 first round KOs or 20 fights?
The first 20 fights, I
Were
think,
like
were
first round or second round
KOs. Yeah.
And then he started fighting world champions, and one went to the 8th round. One went there. He got, remember, he had a big cut as well.
Huge.
In the second or third round.
Yeah. Worse than Barrera Khan cut.
And then still carried on and laid the
Blood
law down.
streaming down.
Yeah. Wild man from Venezuela. Was it Venezuela?
Yeah,
From
it was
Venezuela. Against the pride of pride of the Philippines, Manny Pacquiao. Ade, where do you want to start?
This fight goes 2 rounds. This fight goes 2 rounds, people. No, we're going to break it down a bit more than that. Ryan kind of gave Edwin Valero the big build up there, and normally I'm the one to kind of pull Ryan back and say, oh, Ryan pulls me back, and everything Ryan says there is true. This guy was a gym legend. There's a good documentary on YouTube where Doug Fisher goes around and watches him in the gym, and Doug Fisher's just hearing the punch power, and not just punch power. When you hear someone that's got these kind of knockouts, you think almost Deontay Wilder-ish, you think, okay, they can bang, but can they box?
Yeah.
There's another video with him and Eric Morales. Eric Morales, not the guy that came back at 147 and fought Maidana and Danny Garcia.
And this is before Valero was big.
This is before Valero was known. For Eric Morales, who's the boxer. Eric Morales, that I think a couple months later fought Manny Pacquiao. If you see the combination he landed to stumble Eric Morales, that ain't a joke.
Yeah, and had him in the ropes, had him in all sorts of trouble.
Destroying him. Guys, go on YouTube and just type in Edwin Valero sparring, and it's all out there. You don't normally get to see it. It's quite lucky, because sparring is normally behind closed doors. That's how open he was. This guy is a monster, and it's almost lucky because of the head injury. He wasn't really sanctioned to fight in America until late.
When I said the guy's crazy, and the guys who know the story, I mean it, like I said, honestly and literally, the guy's a psychopath. But the guy had a motorbike accident, had a metal plate put in his head. I was told you can't box.
Yes.
But still box.
Said, you know what? What plate?
What plate? Why? So if I get hit in my head with a metal plate, I might die. Oh, well, I just carry on boxing.
Yes.
I mean, the guy was crazy.
People have always said, you know, when you get these knockout records, people have always said, yeah, but you're fighting bombs, and there's a good argument for that, and I get that argument. But even when you're coming up, you go against guys that know how to survive. Yeah. You go against guys that know they know they can't win, but they don't have to get past 4 and 6 rounds, because that's what they do for a living. Because they know if they get knocked out, they're not fighting again for another 4 or 5 months. Edwin Valero knocked them all out.
This fight, to me, comes down to who lands the real punch first.
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao has a great chin. Yeah. He's been down. Yeah. But early in his career, got knocked out. But as he actually became his best, or the Manny Pacquiao, he's got a very good chin.
Yes.
But the best Pacquiao, to me, is not the Pacquiao that fought with refinement.
Yeah. I love this. I love where you're going with this.
Yeah.
I love where you're
going.
The
best Pacquiao to me is the Pacquiao that had that reckless aggression.
Yes.
When you get refined, you kind of become predictable.
Yes.
Pacquiao was at a point in his career when he was unpredictable.
Yes.
And that's what made him the threat.
That kind of typhoon.
Yeah.
Whirlwind.
He came out everywhere. And I'm confused to say, for me, which is the best Pacquiao.
There's 2.
Yeah. The best Pacquiao for me, I could say, would be the first Marquez fight.
Pre-steroids.
Put Marquez down 3 times in the first fight. Even though he went to a draw in the fight, Marquez was already a seasoned world champion. You know what I mean? Already must have stamped a Hall of Fame career by that time already. Yeah. To be honest, but because he didn't win, I don't say it's his best performance. Another performance.
The draw.
Yeah, the draw.
Okay.
The other performance I think his best performance is the Ricky Hatton performance, where just before he got really refined, he was just fast, aggressive, powerful, reckless, but with skill.
Yeah.
And got the second round knockout. What's the best Pacquiao?
There's two different Pacquiaos. There's the Pacquiao that fought Barrera, Morales, Marquez. There's that Pacquiao. And there's the Pacquiao that, the Ricky Hatton and Cotto Pacquiao. Fuck, it's not easy. I have to say the best Pacquiao was the Cotto Pacquiao for me, the Cotto and Hatton Pacquiao. The Morales, Marquez and Barrera was still, there were wars. They were against guys, and to be fair, they're all Hall of Fame. Everyone he's fought Hall of Famers, bloody hell. But they were kind of back and forth fights. The Cotto fight, we were watching either my house or your house, and I said Cotto's going to win. I said Cotto's too big. Yes, they made Cotto come back to 145. I said Cotto's too big, too strong, too everything.
You fought 140?
No, 145.
Sure, 140?
Yeah, Cotto never made 140. 145, and then Cotto went straight up to fight 154 after the loss. 145 pound, yeah. And I thought, he's not doing nothing to Cotto. Cotto's too big. And this guy just said, he didn't try and box Cotto. He actually went to what I thought he was never going to do. He went to a little slugfest with Cotto. And I thought, this is a mistake. As soon as he put Cotto down, I kid you not, because Cotto being my best boxer, I didn't have a tear in my eye, but I had a lump in my throat. I thought, what is this guy doing to my guy? How can he beat up big Cotto like this? I was suspicious for days, but regardless, it was a performance that I just honestly made, that's the performance that made me think, you can beat Mayweather. That's how good that performance was. But if you're going to do that kind of recklessness
with Edwin Valero,
it's only going to end one way for me.
So tell you what, at Pacquiao's best wild aggression, I think Valero's wilder and more aggressive.
You know why he's more wilder? Because he's from the streets.
He don't stop.
There's something wrong with him.
He don't stop. Seriously, like, he actually lost technical ability when he came to America because he went training with his old camp. So what we saw was not even the best version of him. But even at a diluted version, his punches were crisp, they were fast, they were powerful. I mean, if you look at some of the knockouts, they're not oh, he's knocked out. They're like brutal knockouts, like you're knocked out.
Agreed.
Yeah.
The thing for Valero is that we're almost going hypothetical here. We're going on what we think could have happened in terms of potential. Because you look at Pacquiao's record, like we just mentioned, every single fight in the last 10, 12 years really have been against Hall of Famers, minus a few in terms of Algerian, Brandon Rios. He's fighting Hall of Fame guys and he's knocking them out. Do you know what I mean? And with Valero, we're talking probably biggest win on there is DeMarco. You know what I mean? And that was his last fight, I think. So we're almost speaking hypothetical, but I think I can speak hypothetical because I've seen boxing for so many years and I see potential.
DeMarco's his biggest fighter in terms of name because name everyone knows. But Antonio Pintinla was a very good fighter as well. That could create. And there was another guy. What's the other guy? He fought another guy who was a longer reigning champion. Before that fight was a really good fighter.
Is that the one that cut him? I can't remember anyway.
I can't remember. But you get my point though. He has got some decent fighters that you say, guess what? Those are real fighters there that hold value, hold worth.
I put this question to Doug Fisher, by the way. And I mean, Dougie sees these guys close firsthand. We're just going on videotape. Dougie said Valero does him in 4. Dougie said Valero does Pacquiao, and this was the Pacquiao.
This is the Pacquiao that was like.
Because I asked him a question about 2 years ago when we first started Boxtalk. Valero does him in 4. You know, bloody hell.
The way this fight plays out, I can't really explain because I'm seeing a fight that has no feel-out round. No warm-up. And I think the first punch they throw will be a hook. No one's going to throw a jab.
Pacquiao's going straight left. Hook.
They're coming out to trade. And like I said in this video,
what happens if Pacquiao bangs his gloves together? We have war.
Oh, the war already started before. And they're going to trade. I really believe this is the type of fight that whoever lands the first punch, meaningful punch, is the one that takes the advantage on. I actually think that Pacquiao goes down first, mostly in the first or second round. Valero catches him and puts him down, and Pacquiao gets and does his. Know what I mean? And then Pacquiao's gonna come out of it. As good as Valero is, as powerful as Valero is, I think Pacquiao's punches, especially when he had that recklessness, are sharper. And I think Pacquiao will put him down hard, put Valero down hard. Valero will get back up, yeah? Maybe days, but he will not quit. Charge Pacquiao, they trade, and I think Pacquiao will put him down again.
Where are we going with this?
Yeah, we'll put him down again. And I don't think Valero will get back up.
1 second.
Seriously.
You think Pacquiao beats Valero?
Seriously. We talk, like you said, we're talking about proven fighters.
Yeah.
And talking about potential for a proven fighter. As good as Valero is, Valero's wild, and Valero seemed to lack defense at times.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're so wild. Pacquiao, even in his wild days, has an understanding of what is good for him.
In terms of what works for him.
What works for him. And I think Valero putting him down and Pacquiao knowing the type of power Valero has, he will know that he has to put on Pacquiao. And I don't think when you push Pacquiao, especially that version of him, that has been that power is so phenomenal, it'd be hard to block or put away. And this is the same reason why I thought Pacquiao would have beat Mayweather if they fought back in 2010. That you could block 3-4, you can't block 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah.
I go exactly how you played it out, but the name's reversed.
Yeah.
I go with someone that. One thing I watched in the Pacquiao fights was even Ricky and even to an extent Cotto. And Cotto deterred him a little bit. Mosley didn't. Mosley got scared, and Margarita was just too flat-footed. We had people that I think almost like Mike Tyson-esque went into the ring already beaten against Pacquiao, almost like this is too much.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen Mosley quit before. Mosley quit that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cotto after round 4 didn't want to know.
Yeah.
And Hatton, well, you know, you know what I mean? He's going to come up against the guy that
He's not going to quit.
has no fear.
Yeah.
Has no quit. Has 27 fights, 27 KOs.
Yeah.
If anyone's deterred in this fight, I think it's Pacquiao.
Yeah.
If anyone thinks I don't want to fight fire with fighters, Pacquiao's going to think, I ain't playing this game.
Yeah.
Valero's going to make him play that game.
That's why I think Pacquiao gets the fight, because he get hurt and then he does the knocking thing because he knows he cannot play games with this dude.
Valero doesn't do the knocking thing. Valero does that to his chest with that Venezuelan flag. And I think he's a psychopath.
Yeah, he is.
And I think, look, hypothetically speaking, it's Hagler Hearns for 3 rounds.
Yes, that. No, that's not. I'm not.
Hagler Hearns? Who's Hagler? Who's Hearns?
No, I always believe it. If they fought, it'll be the best
3-round fight.
Whatever it is, it will. I don't think even at their absolute best, it can't go more than 4 or 5 rounds
because they kill each other.
They'll kill each other. I'm trying to say. I reckon after first or second round, both will be cut. Because they took so much leather, they're both. It'll be crazy. It'll be crazy.
You know what stills it for me? And I think you just mentioned it. If, and this is a big if Valero does have the boxing skills that we might have seen against Morales in the sparring, or the ones that Dougie Fisher thinks he has, then it shows the fight round.
Yeah, same here. That's what
Valero nicks it. Yeah, like you said, Pacquiao is the proven fighter against the proven people.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to go against Pacquiao, but just because I don't like you and I want to go against what you're saying, Valero wins.
Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the reason why I say about Pacquiao and the power. Who knocks out Valero?
No one.
Manny Pacquiao, or stopped him. Who knocks out Eric Morales?
Yeah.
Who puts down Marquez about 15 billion times in
That's
the
a
fights?
problem for me, though.
No. What I'm trying to say there, Pacquiao, we know that Hall of Fame caliber fighters, great fighters of around that weight class. That's what he does to them.
I think though, Valero murders all those. Hypothetically, I think he murders all those.
I think he might murder all of them except Marquez.
Oh, you said Marquez. I think
Marquez.
everyone apart from Barrera.
I think Marquez will see it. Say, yeah, I've seen these wild styles before, and Marquez will put his boxing shoes on and count.
How much of it? You know, when everyone talks about. We've talked about like Ika Kabuche and other fighters, but how much? No, we're not going to go into. No, we're not. That's another video.
I'm glad you mentioned that.
How much is it though? A disappointment that we didn't get to see this guy. I mean, how much does it hurt you to think that we didn't sit to see these? Because look, Marquez would have fought him at 135. The fights we've missed. Look, all the guys that hang around 135 and 140. He would have smoked them. Even a fight against Matisse or Provodnikov.
Yeah. Okay, let me say something right now.
What a shame.
This is just strictly personal. As much as I respect Valero for his fight school and everything, the guy was a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for what he'd done, he deserves to be where he is. It sounds really bad, but you know, come on now.
Right, we're gonna end on that note, there, guys.
Yeah.
So there you go. Edwin Valero, Manny Pacquiao. Whoever chose this one, well done for choosing it, but it's a tough one. It really is a tough one because we're going to go against what we think Valero could have been to what we saw, and we're going against a proven Manny Pacquiao, who's an 8-weight world champion. It's hard to go against Pacquiao, but that alone says how good Valero could have been, should have been, and probably was. Who wins? Ryan's gone for Manny Pacquiao. I've gone for Edwin Valero. What were you going to say?
3 or 4, yeah. When you finish?
Oh, I've gone for Edwin Valero. Who are you guys going for? Valero, Pacquiao. We set 135, but you know Pacquiao really only had one fight at 135. So we're going to go at 140 Pacquiao against 135 Valero. What do you think? What are you going to end on?
You mentioned Aka Kabuchi.
It's another video.
In the video. And no one done a myth match for Aka Kabuchi. Guys, give me a myth match for Aka Kabuchi. I used to love Aka Kabuchi. Another psychopath. But, well, not psychopath. Another crazy guy.
How dare you call my Nigerian brother crazy?
Crazy guy. Another crazy guy. But remember, this is the Aka Kabuchi that beat David Tua in a 12-round war.
That's not the fight. It's the fight against
Chris Bird.
Chris Bird. That shot him.
Who knocks out Chris Bird in 5 rounds?
No.
Yeah? Someone, give me a good mythical for Aka Kabuchi. That's what I'm saying. Give me a good mythical.
Ika Kabuchi mythical. Don't know.
I've actually got a good intro for that. I've got a video here of boxing first when bloody Maloney says Leonard should avoid Ike.
Oh, there you go.
I've got it on videotape.
What, Kerry Maloney?
Yeah, that's clear.
Okay, is that name Kerry? Keely Maloney.
Yes, yeah.
Keely.
Alright then.
Alright, there you go, guys. Don't forget, tweet, subscribe. As Ryan says, get your mythicals in. Peace.